Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the red, white and black shorts. And the weight scale, 10 stone, 6 pounds, 4 ounces. He hails from Venice, Italy, by his homeland of Colombia. Warm Blackpool welcome, please, for John Happy Henry Mosquera. And hosting.
Need 2 chairs. Some at the back there. Hey, some chairs at the back as well.
Weighing scale, 10 stone, 4 pounds. Here to the scene.
Was this fight number 6, mate?
Fight number 6.
We've got Andy Abrol's young lad, Jake Abrol. Very talented kid.
Yeah, Jake's got a record of 8 wins, no defeats, with 3 stoppages.
He has.
Against John Henry Mosquera, 21 from Colombia, in his 12th fight.
Yeah, he's got 5 wins and 6 losses. But I filmed him twice just recently. I filmed him on a Frank Duffy show in Oldham, where he got beat off a kid making his debut, Max Curtis, and then he turned up on a Gary Boo's show, and he fought a kid who fought on our show. You know the Greek kid, Statos Antonius?
Yeah, I think he got a draw with him, didn't he? No, sorry.
No, he beat him.
He actually beat him, yeah.
He beat him, yeah. He put him over twice, I think in the 3rd and the 4th. But he's a very laid-back character when you watch him. He seems really chilled out. Reminds me a little bit of Lyndon Hart at times. He's that relaxed.
Yeah, I think
from Jake.
I think this, these are the kind of opponents Jake shines against. These tough kids who come and give it a go. I think sometimes Jake drops a level, depending on the opponent. If the opponent doesn't offer much, I think Jake kind of drops his level a little bit. I think when he's got a bit of a tough test in front of him, I think he rises to the occasion.
Well, it's the way they say, isn't it? Someone who's coming to win is going to give you opportunities to expose him. We don't know what this lad's mindset is. He's, like I say, 5-3 on the road, but he's picked up a couple of wins while he's been on the road, so it's not like it's second nature for him to settle for a loss.
Yeah, some lovely body shots there from Jake. Lovely left hand, nice straight screw shot. Straight screw shot. Same shot again.
Lovely. He's very much like his stablemate, Tom Berry. Very, very sharp, isn't he?
He is very sharp, yeah.
Lovely backhand there, right on his head.
Again, Jake's one of those kids, he's kind of naturally gifted. He obviously works at his craft, but you can tell, he's got natural ability. Got a nice sharp left hand.
Lovely little uppercut and then overhand right. Same hand. Oh.
And again, Jake's one of those kids, he throws every shot with intent.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a big puncher, but I speak to a lot of people who spar him, and the first thing that comes out of their mouths is, that kid hits hard.
Yeah, I think he's a thudder, isn't he?
Round 2 of 6. And it's a 6-5. Do we need to say who we think won that first round?
No, I think you could see the quality from Abrol.
Yeah. Oh.
Mosquera again, not really offering much. We don't know what intention he comes with.
I'll tell you something. Young Jake's got vicious intentions at present, isn't he?
He certainly has. Yeah, that was a good right onto the body, right onto the head.
really sinking that backhand over. Whether it's to the body or to the head. Oh, lovely little left to the body there.
Yeah, he just touched him with the left, touched him with the left hand to the head and dropped that left hook to the body. I'd like to see Jake just add that extra shot on. You know, he throws a nice 1-2, he throws a good single shot, it's a nice 1-2. I'd like to see him throw that extra shot, you know, the 1-2-3.
Yeah, I would as well, you know. I think we've said that on a few occasions now, haven't we?
Yeah, you know, his hands are quick enough, he could probably get away with 4 shots.
Yeah.
You know, whether that 4 shot would actually land, but...
I think he's warming up though, there's a few more shots being fired now, isn't there?
Yeah, he's not...
There was a single early on in that first round.
He doesn't waste much energy, Jake, does he? You know, he just kind of, he does enough, he steps in, he just steps out and has a little look.
Oh, what a beautiful body shot there, right through the middle. I think, I'm not sure, but I think is he still 20? Jake.
Jake's 20, yeah, he's still 20. Mosquera 21.
Exciting prospect, you know, because early in the new year he could be 10-0 and not even 21. And probably his next fight could be his first 8-rounder.
Yeah, I mean, I think Jake potentially central area title. That'll be
really
his
nice,
first stepping stone.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't even have to say give him a bit of confidence to move on because he's got that anyway. But I think he's definitely capable of a central area. And then obviously,
nice for him to train for a 10-rounder, wouldn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. I'd love to see him in a 10-rounder. You know, at the pace he fights at.
Yeah, it probably suit him more, wouldn't it?
It'd suit him more. He could do 10 rounds. He doesn't waste energy, he doesn't waste shots.
Well, that's what you were saying before, though. I would just like to see him just step it up a little bit because I think he could fight 12, 13, 14 rounds at this pace.
Yeah, I totally agree with earlier.
Round number 3, and have been a very dominant 2 rounds by the young Mr. Abrol.
Yeah, you know, there's a massive gap in class there.
Do you know something though? I think I believe these fighters that tell me this young kid hits really hard because the noise I just made, what we 15 foot away, and you can hear it.
Yeah, they're not even skimming off the gloves or the body, are they? They're actually making full contact, aren't they?
I know, I'm glad I'm not in there, that's for certain.
I think Mosquera's doing quite well though. You know, he's catching a lot on the gloves.
Yeah, but he's not really troubled Jake with anything, has he?
No. I think Jake early on in the first round had quite a lot of success with that left lead hand screw shot. I've not seen him throw it for a while. Nice jab though, nice left hand.
Oh.
Picks his shots well though, doesn't he?
He does. Something to do with that sharp style, Jim.
Beautiful left to the body, and again.
And oh!
I think he felt that one.
I think he felt every one of them.
And again.
Oh. I don't know what it is. He's a kid though still. He really is growing into being a solid young man now, isn't he?
Yeah, he is solid. His punches are solid. He's quite mature. As you can pick on there, guys, pick up on there on the camera. You can hear those shots yourself thudding in.
This is a vicious performance. Like you say, I do think he could go, you know, into that top gear and stay in it, and maybe force the referee to stop this kid. Because I don't think he's been stopped in his 6 losses, has he? And
no,
he's got one stoppage win himself.
Yeah, he's had one stoppage himself out of 5. Sorry, yeah, he's stopped 1 out of 5 himself. He's had 5 wins, 1 stoppage, but he's lost 6, never been stopped.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's been stopped in those 6 losses.
No, but you know, you're right what you said before, Lee. I think if Jake stepped it up, he'd have a few more stoppages.
I definitely think so.
I suppose, you know, maybe not full-on knockouts, but the referee would be having closer looks.
Like what his stablemate Lewis Wright did before, you know. I don't think Lewis really hurt him, but it was an accumulation of punches and nothing coming back.
Yeah, exactly. If your opponent doesn't throw back, the referee doesn't really have an option, does he? If you're landing shots.
Yeah.
Well, as far as we see that, first 3 rounds, not really a question. Jake Abrol's 3 rounds.
Do you know something? We was talking about Sharpstyle, the gym that he trains out of. It was his old amateur gym and now his pro gym, and obviously he's trained by his dad, but Jake's one of those kids like Levi Barnes, Thomas Verdi, won a shed load of stuff as an amateur. I think 4 national titles, a silver medal at the Europeans. But he was the first one to turn over, and he's leading the way, and I think he's leading it well, isn't he?
Oh, definitely, absolutely. Again, I can't sing his praises enough. He's a quality fighter. He does have some flat nights, as I've said, maybe only a couple, but when he's on form, he's just hard to touch, isn't
I just think he needs to find that trigger, doesn't he? Just to go into top gear, because he's got a nice style and it's a nice pace, but he just needs to go into 5th gear, doesn't he, every now and then? And
you're willing to just take that extra little bit.
Hey, that was the first shot I think he's landed proper in the whole shot from what's his name?
Mosquera.
Mosquera, yeah.
Yeah, I think that might.
John Henry Mosquera.
John Henry Mosquera. I think.
Oh, lovely shot by young Jake there, right on the chin. Took it well, though, didn't he? Then that was a beautiful shot.
Yeah, referee's looking at Jake there. I don't know if there's a clash of heads or that was the punch that maybe did a little bit of damage to Jake's left side of his face, his head.
Yeah, it looks a little swollen there, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it was that right hand, wasn't it, Lee? He threw that looping right hand over the top, Mosquera.
Do you know what these guys made out of, though? Because that's one shot he's landed on Jake and done a little bit of damage, and yet look at the punches that Jake's landed on him, and he seems blemish-free. Like Floyd Mayweather, do you remember? You get out of a 12-round fight and there wouldn't be a mark on him, wouldn't there?
Yeah, he's got a little bit of a look of Mike McCallum back in the day. Mosquera. Yeah, it's long arms, nice long arms. He covers all his body.
Oh, that was a beautiful body shot there. But this is where just another couple would have been nice then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think Jake just dropped off a little bit this round.
Yeah.
As I say, we've talked about this before. When the opponent doesn't offer much, Jake just kind of latches a little bit. But Mosquera, he had a little bit of a go that round.
Well, I think John Smith seems to have done a good job in the corner there on Jake. The swellings there seems to have gone down now. It's in a clash of heads again there.
No, I think there's a left hook there from Mosquera. Jake threw a nice combination.
I think they both landed a little bit, but I just saw they caught their heads again. Oh, what a body shot. What a body shot.
Yeah, I think he fell like Mosquera. He dropped his arms then.
That was that was like a screw uppercut to the ribs, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think Jake's going to look for that shot again.
That was a nasty shot, that, mate. You don't see that punch being thrown too often. Just what we've got now, this is 1.5 rounds left. I'd just like to see him just slip into that top gear for see if we can get him out of there. Highly unlikely, but you won't know unless you try, will you?
I think he could do, you know. I think that if he looks for that left hand again downstairs, that left up to the body, he's certainly feeling it, Mosquera. You know, Jake's landed that quite a few times actually in the earlier rounds.
I do think Jake's a kid though that can actually take you out with one shot. You know, we talk about, you know, that accumulation of punches to force the referee to step in. I don't think Jake needs that, you know. I actually believe he can take people out clean.
Yeah.
And again, they're vicious. Just gave a little left hook back there when I was up. Right hook, wasn't it?
Yeah, if we do, just getting back to something I said earlier as well, we both spoke about, he's still throwing those single shots and 1-2s, but he's not letting that third shot go, but you can see there, it's available really.
It is.
And I think Mosquera's just adapted to that. He's adapted to taking the 1-2 and nothing's coming after it. I think Jake could surprise him if he threw that extra shot.
Yeah. Well, it's got to be 5 rounds to Jake there in the bag, hasn't it?
Yeah, unless anybody's looking at a different fight.
Yeah,
he's totally dominated the fight, Jake. And again, Mosquera, he's had the odd pot shot.
He has been the odd pot shot, though, hasn't he?
Nothing too much to trouble Jake. Jake looks so relaxed.
That's what I like. That's what we've been talking about. How good did that look?
I'm not sure if Andy, his dad, has told him to step it up a little bit this round. I saw him,
well have, you know,
just as he came out before, the bell for the start of the 6th. I saw Andy just give him a little bit of a talking to, whether to G him up or not.
Well, it looks like it's worked. Let's see if we can do that again.
Maybe they feel they can get him out of here, Mosquera. A big ask really in the 6th round now. Maybe it's a little bit too late, but we've still got a good 2 minutes plus to go.
Ooh.
It was nice though, wasn't it, Lee, when he threw that combination? He must have threw about 4 or 5 shots there altogether.
Yeah,
He looked really good.
Listen, everything he does is nice. I just sometimes would like to see a little bit more of it, but I can't complain.
Yeah.
Because he's not really took anything, and he's dished out quite a lot.
Yeah, but as good as he is, Jake, and he is fantastic. He's a really good fighter.
Great body shot there again.
As good as he is, you always want him to do more, don't you?
Yeah, that's because we're boxing fans. We want to see it, don't we? We all want to see a knockout.
Because we know he's capable.
Yes, exactly. I think his dad. That's what I presume. That's what you thought. His dad must be saying to him, "Go for it."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. His last round. Why not? Let your hands go a little bit more. Step on the gas a little bit. I mean, looking at Mosquera, Mosquera could probably do another 4 rounds as well. They could probably do this all night, these two.
Do you know something though? That Mosquera is the most chilled out boxer I've ever seen.
That's what I say. He looks like he could go on all night, doesn't he? Same as Jake, And that's why you always feel Jake could just step it up a that little bit and then stop Mosquera in his tracks.
Just touch the accelerator.
Yeah. Well, rather shouting. I think Jake's walked away with this.
I think that's 9 fights and 9 wins. And again, I don't think he's. I think in all those fights he's shared 1 round and never dropped around there. And I think that's going to be the case today.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 intriguing rounds of boxing action, referee Jamie Patrick has adjudged this particular contest to be 60 points to 54 points on German. From Blackpool, the victory round of the Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.